All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What's going on, Elevation Nation Tribe? It's your man, God Body Sean. I'm here with another Elevation Nation Conversations. Conversation to help you elevate, navigate through this life, continue growing and being the best you can be, and learning and learning from the situations and issues from other people or from the knowledge that other folks have and applying it to your life so that you can, like I say, elevate. That's what this is about, Elevation Nation Conversations. We talk about things that can elevate you. We talk about some bullshit here and there, but we talk about some business stuff. We talk about ideas. We talk about anything that can kind of basically elevate you in your life. That's what we trying to do, is elevate constantly. So we don't just be on there talking about bullshit or anything like that. We do try to find light in some of the situations or the things that's going on in the world and try to see what we can take from it, learn from it, and grow from it, and use it to elevate ourselves. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Drop me a comment in the comment section. I'm God Body Sean. I'm here. I'm in the building. Yeah, I'm in the building. I don't know. I saw this Cat Williams interview with Willie D a day or two ago, but I didn't have time to kind of get to it. I saw the whole thing, and it took me a minute to get around to getting to it because I had some other things going on, other things I had to do. But I see everybody's kind of jumping on it now, and I see Willie D done threw his hat in the game. Well, Willie D say, shit, Club Shay Shay got 25, 35 million views. Let me get some of this. Hey, Cat. Hey, Cat, come on over and do this interview so I can get a couple million views and get a paycheck. So I ain't mad at him, man. I'm not mad at him. But Cat Williams went on Willie D live show, and he was dropping some game and talking, and it was interesting. It was interesting. I mean, like I said, I take it all with a grain of salt. I take they're comedians. They out here getting their money. Cat Williams is on a comedy tour right now. He promoting his comedy tour. So it's all entertainment. It's all publicity, and it shouldn't even it is what it is. But no, don't let it fool you. You still need to be elevating in your life and getting your money and getting your shit together while you sitting around watching those that do those that are doing it. You should be a doer too. You should be out here doing it as well. But I saw the interview, and it was pretty good. You know, he was talking about his comedy tour, and he's talking about, matter of fact, I got to get Cat Williams his his general hat for this. He playing war, man. He he has Tommy Davidson on tour with him, I think, but he's bringing Kevin Hart's wife on tour with him. Yeah, what you know about that? He bringing Kevin Hart wife on tour with him, and that's just a straight up chess move. I see what he's doing, man. Like I say, you take it lightheartedly, man. You don't look at it as anything too much into it, because Kevin Hart's wife, she's a comedian herself. I think I heard that when they were married, she used to kind of help write some of Kevin Hart's jokes and things like that. So she's a comedian, and he got a beef going on with Kevin right now. So hey, what better way to get at get at your man and say, hey, I'm finna take your wife on tour with me because she's funnier than me and she's funnier than you too. So we shall soon see how funny Kevin Hart's wife is, and if it goes down the way they think it's gonna go down. But yeah, I think it'll be pretty dope. His tour is actually coming to the Texas area, to Austin area this weekend, and I think the ticket's like $300-400. But I'm like, shit, not me. I see it when it come on a Netflix special. I love you, Cat, but I can't buy into the hype and all that. I'm not finna go spend no 350 whatever to go see you. I can, but I can't see myself doing it right now. I'm cool, but he was on that, just breaking down more, about what why he went at all those comedians on Club Shay Shay. Fair use. Matter of fact, fair use with this video. Fair use, fair use. I'm gonna be using some information or some of the video footage from Willie D's Willie D's podcast or his interview. So fair use practices for entertainment purposes, or what they call it, teaching purposes, and commentary. So fair use. Don't strike me, YouTube. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Drop me a comment in the comments section. But in the interview, he was talking about just why he did it. And Katt Williams is a real one, man. Katt Williams is real. You know, the entertainment industry is full of shady folks, shady individuals trying to get on and get in position. It's a dog-eat-dog world. You know, dog-eat-dog industry. Everybody trying to get their money up and trying to get in the game. But, you know, for the bigger factor of it is, you know, for lack of a better word, you ain't got no friends. You know, you got no friends in the entertainment industry. You got to get yours. And I think when he went on Club Shay Shay's podcast, he knew that this was his way to get a major audience, start some controversy, and at the same time promote his show. So now everybody know he on tour. So now they want to go see him. So he's kind of built up anticipation of going to see him at his show doing his thing. And now with his beef with Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey and all them, he's going to take Kevin Hart's wife on tour with him. He's going to take Kevin Hart's wife on tour with him. So, hey, I got to salute him, man. The Willie D interview was pretty good. I think he was talking about, there's a funny comedian named Ali SADIQ. I think his name is, it's Sadiq Ali, I think. Yeah, Sadiq Ali. And Ali SADIQ. Yeah, Ali SADIQ. And I don't think a lot of people have heard of him. You know, he's kind of an underground comedian, but he's funny as fuck. I've seen him a couple years back, and my man is funny. You know, very funny brother. I think he's from Houston. I think I think he did, you know, some prison time or whatever. You know, he kind of talk about that in his comedy. But he's like a storyteller, kind of on the same level like a Katt Williams and Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart and things like that. He tells a story and leads it up into a joke, and then that story would be the basis for maybe 4 or 5 other jokes coming after it. And I didn't know about this, but I guess they had a little bit of a beef or something like that or whatever. And I think they, you know, had been going back and forth or whatever. And Willie D asked Katt Williams about it, and he kind of explained it and broke it down. But I understand this shit. Ali SADIQ is gonna get him some publicity off of it as well. So now they got the hot man of the hour, Katt Williams, speaking your name up. So now it's gonna cause people to kind of go Google Ali SADIQ and start finding his comedy. And now he's going to build up his fan base from this black man getting money and talking about him and putting him in the mix. So I just look at it as, man, look, let them, y'all get y'all money, man, but keep the shit comedy. You know, keep it boss-like. You know, keep it, you know, solid. And just keep it on, you know, keep it entertainment. We ain't got to have all the fighting and getting crazy and being, you know, going at each other like that, man. There's enough money out there for all y'all brothers to get money, as well as enough money for the podcast brothers to get money, because now we got cats in the podcast game going at each other because they looking at Shannon Sharp, you know, why he did the interview, why did he let Kevin Hart go in on some people like that. So you got a lot of folks going at each other when it don't even need to be all that, man. Everybody can get their money. Everybody have their opinions and views. They have a right to their opinions and views. So just let it be at that and keep it moving, man. Everybody can get their money, and it's enough room for everybody. But in this section that I want to play a little bit of, he's talking about why he has a beef with Ali SADIQ, and he explains it a little bit. And it's kind of long, so I'm going to let it play for about a minute or two. But fair use, you know, fair use. I don't want YouTube striking me, so fair use for entertainment purposes and commentary purposes. So, you know, we're going to check out and see what the whole beef was behind him and Ali SADIQ. And we're going to take it from there.
That. Because every city I go to, I'm the nigga with the best car. It's probably smoke coming out that car. It's probably girls gathering around that car. I look like the plug. I get it. And you've probably already hurt me by the time you find out who I actually am.
Right. See, because of that clarity you just provided,
yes,
is the reason why I want to know. I think the world want to know what happened between you and Ali Sadiq. I know you said
The
you didn't want
world
to talk
couldn't
about it.
possibly want to
We
know
wanna
that.
know,
He's
man.
not
We wanna-
famous enough for the world to want to know that.
At least pretty
Because my
famous.
side of the world doesn't want to know that. See,
Well, my side of the world want to know.
here's the thing.
What happened, man?
A lot of times what liars do first is they set up a narrative and a scenario. Like Michael Blackson just got on national TV and told people, yeah, I got a beef with Cat Williams, and Cat is mad at me about this, and because I said this, and I didn't even mean it like that. And the whole time, he's never talked to me. That's how he feels. He's heard I'm angry. I've not had a conversation with him. It's the same with your Ali Sadiq. If it wasn't for the information that I know in my intel, I would be a fan of his like everybody else. Who wouldn't be a fan of a young black storyteller that's done time and loves his family and is a hometown guy? Like, why would he ever have any enemies in comedy? It's ludicrous. But if you pick the actual king, then make sure that your story's correct. And unfortunately, his story's not correct. No matter what he says, he never met me. He made
Now, basically, what he's explaining is a couple years back, he had a comedy show in Houston, and Ali Sadiq is a Houston comedian. Houston is his hometown, and Ali Sadiq is saying that Cat didn't allow. I don't know why I keep saying Kevin. Cat didn't allow him to do his set, and he didn't even allow him back in the building. And Ali Sadiq was mad about that. But Cat is saying, "Shit, I paid him. I paid him his money. We only had a limited amount of time to do our sets. I had an hour set to go. I'm the headliner. I guess there wasn't enough room for you to do your thing, or I don't know if you was on the bill or not, or whatever. Here go your check, but I'm handling my business, and I get it." So I think that's what the beef is about. Ali Sadiq is upset that he didn't get a chance, to do his performance. But hey, Cat Williams is giving him a shout out now, so your stock is gonna rise just from him speaking your name right now, because Cat Williams is the hot man right now. So that's what it is. But let's continue on it.
it disrespectful that a security guard that was 6'7" reached over him to pay him, not mentioning the fact that he got paid for not doing anything.
Well, let's start at the beginning of the Reliant thing.
I don't know if I want to.
I'm gonna start, and then you can do what you want to do.
Fair enough.
But I think for the sake of the audience knowing, just
Tell
having
them who
an
Ali
idea of
Sadiq
what we're
is
talking
first.
about. Ali Sadiq is a comedian from Houston that's based in Houston.
A very fine comedian.
Very fine comedian.
Yes.
Now, Ali said that he went to Reliant Arena and he was on the same show as you. He showed up, and the security stopped him from entering the building. And they said, and then somebody told him Cat didn't want you to come in. And then at some point, somebody else came and gave him a check. Another security person reached over somebody's shoulder and gave him a check. He said that the people that were the working security locked arms to prevent him from walking inside of the building. And he thought that, you had a problem with him. And he said he didn't know why you had a problem with him. And to this day, he don't know why you have a problem with him. That was the.
It'd be nice if that was the story. So now, if that's the story, then let me see if I got this correct. A guy I've never met was supposed to be doing a show with me. And I got so angry, even though I hadn't met him, that I had security keep him out of the building. See, that's the problem with lies. They're faulty from their inception, sir.
Now, I gotta admit though, I think Cat Williams be capping on some of this stuff, some of the stories he's telling, and some of the scenarios that he's painting and things like that. But it's just funny to me though. It's funny, but I think he be capping on some stuff. But he's basically saying he never met the comedian. He didn't know he's on the same bill with him, and he still paid him for not performing. But the guy was mad at him, and That's what the whole beef was about. So now Cat Williams and Ali Sadiq are going back and forth saying they want to box and they want to fight and pay and this and that. Like, man, fuck all that. Yeah, keep y'all money in y'all pocket. Get your money. You know, you got a little bit of a credit, you know, some acknowledgement from Cat because Cat hot right now. Use that and capitalize off of it. Ali, you doing your thing, man. You know, you still a dope comedian. Man, take that and move forward with it. But hey, what they say, all publicity is good publicity. So shit, you just got some publicity. But also, in this interview, Cat Williams don't talk about it, but it's been in the news and the press, and it's basically Cat Williams is saying he taking Kevin Hart wife on tour with him. How crazy is that? So him and Kevin Hart is beefing. They going at it. Cat say he's funnier than Kevin and all of that, and they want Cat said let's do a comedy battle, a comedy showdown to see who's the funniest or whatever. Kevin ain't trying to hit that. Kevin on another level. Kevin doing his own thing. He not really paying attention to that. But Cat said, all right, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna take your wife on tour with me. Oh man, I say wow. I really don't know how I feel about that. That's some spiteful ass shit. That's some that's some behind the back type shit. But also on the other hand, you got to realize Kevin Hart's wife is a comedian. Cat Williams is giving her an opportunity to get out there and do her stand up and do her thing and make some money. So I support that part of it. He's helping and supporting another fellow, a black comedian, and she a woman comedian too. So he putting her on a world stage where now she can get and do her thing, and get some publicity and get some acknowledgement. So I salute that. And my thing is this: if Kevin Hart was smart, because that's his ex-wife, I think he's paying alimony or something like that. He would have gave her the opportunity to come out and do some dates on his motherfucking tour, his shows. Put her on. That's his ex-wife, but hey, put her on, and she might get out your pockets. So you gotta look at it from a player standpoint like that. If you would have helped your ex-wife and put her on or let her do some comedy on some of your tours or something like that, man, that would have showed you as the bigger man, showed that it ain't no love lost. It's all good. I'm finna let her get some money and get it out of my pockets at the same time. So you killing two birds with one stone. There goes some free game for you right there. I'm dropping. God Body Sean, shit. Hit that like, subscribe button. Drop me a comment in the comment section. And put a 1 in the comment section if I just drop some good game for Kevin. You could have killed two birds with one stone. You could have got her out of your pocket maybe for some of the alimony support or whatever, if you're paying alimony. And you could have been showing the world that you're a bigger man and you put her on. You letting her rock out at your shows and you getting her some publicity and putting her in a position to work. That would have been the dope shit before Cat did it. So if you would have did that years ago, this would have been nothing when Cat did this because I already did that. I done put her in the game already. Now, on the other hand, let's see how y'all feel about Kevin Hart's ex-wife doing some underhanded shit like this. This is the type of shit that some women would do. This is the type of shit that get men to fighting and get them locked up and all that type of stuff. Is his ex-wife, she got broke off, she getting paid very well, she getting good money. She's set up for life. Kevin Hart broke her off. He breaking off really good. Why would you let Cat Williams bring you out on tour to use you as a pawn in the game for him to get at Kevin Hart? Why would you do that? That's what I'm saying now. She got to take some accountability for herself and say, I ain't gonna do that to my ex-husband. He still looked out for me. He paid me well. We had our history. We divorced, we separated, we all good now. We got kids together, whatever. I ain't gonna do my ex-husband like that. Now that would have been solid on Kevin Hart's ex-wife part. So we got to start holding folks accountable for shit like that sometimes. We could easily say, nah, Kevin Hart wife, she out of pocket for that shit. She could have stayed out of that, let the men handle it, let the men duke it out, let the men how they do their thing. You could have stayed out of it and still continued on your journey with doing your stand-up comedy and on your path. And you know, and don't do your ex-husband like that. That was kind of foul too. So I can see it from 3 different standpoints and see how it go. But the bottom line is Cat Williams is getting money, Kevin Hart is getting money, Ali SADIQ is getting money, and TORREI Hart is getting money. They got way more money than me, so what do it really matter what I'm talking about? So I say, man, proceed on. Y'all get y'all money. I wish y'all the best, man. I definitely can't wait to see this comedy special come out that KATT gonna do. I know it's gonna be funny as shit, and I'm ready for it. So, Elevation Nation Conversations, man. I take from this, man, is look, you got to get your money. Use all publicity or press as good, as good press. Stay on top of your craft. Be the best at what you do, and the people will pay you. When you the best at what you do, whoever it is gonna pay you for whatever you do because you're the best at it, and the numbers don't lie. So elevate your shit. Be the best at what you do. That way nobody can deny you, and they will pay you what you ask for. No questions asked. But hit that like, share, subscribe. Drop me a comment in the comment section. And I'm going to check y'all on the next one. I salute y'all. Peace and blessings. God, body, shine. I'm out. Talk to y'all on the next one. One.